Tarot. I'm the lone wolf. We're gonna dive in with three cards here, three cards there, and then do some tarot. And this is basically just a clarification and or confirmation and or collective read for y'all. Okay, so we have homelessness. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, we have homelessness coming out. Okay, okay. Oop. So two cards came out. Great. We have homelessness, hunter, archetype, and clarity. Clearly. Oh, y'all. I know this energy already, bro. So we're gonna dive into it. Let's see. We're gonna pull now four cards and or three, depending. Let's see what comes out. Okay, so it seems like we're gonna. So indulgence, conflict. God. Let's see. Let's see, one or two. Okay. Damn. So this is anyway, so with homeless and unemployment or homelessness and indulgence, right? We have these two cards coming out. So maybe people were taking joy in the fact that you could have potentially been homeless, unemployed, by yourself, in poverty, wandering around with no place to go, no home. Like they could have been like living their life, celebrating, enjoying it, type of thing. Okay, yeah, I don't know. It's just giving like they could have been happy about it. Cause like, what am I gonna say with these two cards? Maybe you also became homeless because you were overindulging. We're gonna dive into it with the tarot, but we're gonna see exactly where it goes from there. You know what I'm saying? So we're just um they targeted you. Definitely, it's definitely giving the first option. So basically, they were enjoying, reveling in the fact that you were homeless, that you were struggling, that you were, at odds. They hunted you down, okay, with the hunter because you were different, because you maybe went against the grain, you spoke out on some things, you were anti whatever they were. It's giving religious, bro. Maybe you're not religious because we have clergy coming out. So architect and clergy is out here, right? And with these two cards coming out with commitment, is giving like maybe you were a part of their group. Maybe you were breaking free, you were trying to release yourself, you're trying to break free or whatever, and because you were doing that, they started to like architect, they started to create a plan. They created a plan basically to keep you bound, to keep you like stuck. They supervising you. They basically were just like designing a way to keep you in religion, in this type of, yeah, in this type of way. Okay? They could like you could have ran into them through religion. I don't know if y'all heard that. You could have ran into them with religion. You could have basically long story short is like they didn't want you to escape. Is giving. Like maybe if you escaped, you would be exposing some type of thing, but we're gonna get into it a little bit more. But I know this energy a little bit too well. Not gonna lie, I don't like these reads, but we're gonna dive into it. Okay, I'm trying my best to not let y'all see my background because my house is a little messy. Okay, so let's dive into it. Let's get some information. Okay, so this is nothing to do with like this is just overall. I guess we got the Four of Swords coming out. It landed here, so like you finally got the ability to maybe rest. Maybe you started to be by yourself, but in a way to where you can recuperate because you were on this hunt. They were hunting you down, and you finally like got away from everybody that was a part of it or something. And the thing is about it is, I'm not gonna lie, people be doing evil ass shit, right? But they be doing it when it becomes like I don't know if it's sometimes unconscious or not. Like let's say if they just have entities on them and they just feel the need to say shit, or maybe they are in cahoots with entities. You know what I'm trying to say? Like so you finally cut cords with I'm gonna just take this. You finally cut cords with everybody. You feel me? Maybe it was very painful. We got the Three of Swords out here. It could have been very painful for you to finally release all these individuals, everybody who was like an agreement without even knowing each other. I feel like it was just like you know how people say that the same person in a different body, the same soul, the same lesson in a different body. It's giving like you were encountering the same people, the same mindset, the same vibration in different people, whether it was like in your parents and then in your friends and then in your husbands and then in your wives and then in your kids. I rebuke that. But like it's giving like they were just following you around this plan, this energy or whatever. That being said, right? You finally released it. You finally can relax. You finally can take a break. Okay? You might even be able to start seeing new projects, new adventures, new opportunities coming because you're taking this break. Now, I don't know if it's like a break spiritually. Like, what I'm trying to say? Like, you were on the run type of thing. Like, you were wandering, you were running around, you were like, while people were reveling in it. And you finally got peace. Like, you're at a peaceful moment. It's quiet. Maybe you're in the eye of the storm. Maybe the storm's over. We don't know exactly, but just enjoy the peaceful things of it. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Create more fruit. It's giving as well. There could be even an opportunity coming for you. But let's get some information, please, on the homeless. Homeless. Yeah. So basically, you may have been restless. You could have been in a restless energy with the Page of Swords. It's also giving. They were just finding new ways. I don't know. It's given like they were using spell work only because of this being a communication card, the Page of Swords, and they could have been using like spell work, some type of way to create this lack in your life. Maybe even it's just gossiping, saying that you were lacking things, saying that you were just being a phony, a fake, or whatever, or like praying against you, or like I don't know. People are weirdos, bro. But it's giving like they were just speaking on it, trying to find new ways to create this for you. I might not even post this. I'm gonna be so real. We have the Hierophant, the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Those are like interchangeable to me, bro. We have the Hierophant, the High Priestess. Golly, we have the High Priest at the bottom of the deck. So it's giving like you could have known something was off. You could have been talking to people, and when you brought up new ideas or whatever, they were being targeted as well. Like so, maybe whenever you were like being the Page of Swords, which is speaking out, trying to find new information, trying to communicate, using your mental energy, getting excited about the new things you're coming up with, you would hit like blockages. You know what I'm trying to say with the homeless card? You would hit blockages, you would hit like struggles, you would not have the support, you would be out without funds somewhere, something would come up. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it just seems like every time you interacted with them and spoke to them, you started to deplete. And that's what you realize. Okay, so we also have Hunter. Let's do Hunter, please. So two cards just flew out. We have the what is this? The six of so basically with Hunter, I don't know how that makes sense. Let's see what this is. Oh, wow, two reversals. So we have the Page of Wands and then the Six of Pentacles, and both of them in reverse. So it's like they were hunting you, yeah, because of your spiritual path, but they were hunting you and causing conflict in your like your spirituality. They were trying to like bind you. Yeah, it's definitely giving like they were trying to control you in a way that wasn't aligned with what you needed, but they were just like trying to have power over you. They're trying to make you like this is really weird freaking energy. Like they're trying to make you basically see that your beliefs are bad. So whatever way you start to pop up with your beliefs, they started to knock that down. So if you spoke out some type of way or you like maybe you're online, you did some posts, and maybe you just have like a friend group and you start talking about it, they started like attacking you. Like they could have bullied you and been like, oh, that's not cool. Or maybe started the gossip behind your back. Or maybe like, started talking to your parents and being like, "Hey, I'm worried about this person and so because she's saying some crazy things. Maybe she needs medication." Like they hunted you in ways that would restrict you, that would basically put power over you. Like whoever had you the reins over you. So like they were trying to be your handler. It's given like they were trying to be a handler. Anytime you spoke out on anything that they were against, they created some type of conflict, whether it was even if it didn't even have to be something they're against. Just say like you're like, it's a lovely day today. They would purposely just say, nah, it's a horrible day. You don't see how much this wind's blowing, but the sun's out and it's been raining for 7 days before, and now the sun's out for the first time with no clouds in sight, and you could just go outside and feel the breeze and the sun. And now all of a sudden the wind's blowing too damn hard. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just they were purposely going out their way to knock you down whatever way it was, but it's giving spiritually only because we do have clarity and then page of the page of wands. All right, now let's do architect and clergy. I kind of wanted to focus strictly on clergy. Yeah, okay, so you were starting a new, we got the full. You were starting new beginnings when it comes to religion, with faith. You were like on a secret mission. You could have been trusting, you could have been going blindly into whatever you believed in. You feel me? Whatever you, like, you just was blindly faithing it. So you were breaking free from whatever type of religion, whatever type of mindset that you may have been raised on. You were breaking free from it. You were venturing outward. You were basically being optimistic and being like, maybe there's more than just this. And it was like what? Yeah, they try to control you. We got the emperor in reverse. They try to control you. They try to like devise a plan to keep you bound. They try to keep you within the reins. They didn't like it. You were basically being stubborn in their mind or acting reckless. We have recklessness kind of low key because let's be real, the fool can be a little reckless to people and people's mindsets, so like they were like basically saying we don't want you to. Damn, they're kind of weirdos, bro. Like, so whatever you were doing, it was making. I don't know how this affects them. People, how does it affect them? Okay, so we have the page of cups with what are the with the chariot. So you may have some type of like intuitive messages. You could be bringing people to you. You could be showing people a new direction, maybe a way to communicate with God without having to go to the church, or maybe like just another outside, another possibility, like another possibility of growth, of like expansion, of progression. Like causing a movement in a way. Okay, so we have what is this? The Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, yeah, you were breaking the mold, and people were seeing that, and the church and whoever these people are, they didn't like that. So if you seem to be somebody who was unstable, somebody who God did not favor in a way because you were homeless, because you were bankrupt, because you were wandering, because you were just by yourself, that would be less. You would look less, what's the word I'm looking for, guys? Creditable. That's not the word, but no one will believe you if you're sitting here and struggling while you're speaking out on all of these things. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, hey, I don't believe in religion because da 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 da. This is just an example. Hey, I don't believe in this part of the Quran, or hey, I think we should incorporate this because when we do these things, and when I fast and pray, and people don't do that, like whatever it is, you were breaking whatever mold this is. So they try to discredit you because you look crazy if you're a homeless person. You know what I'm trying to say? God don't favor the homeless and the, like, like I'm trying to say, like, they don't have favor in the sight of the Most High because you're struggling type of energy. I do want to verify and clarify one more thing before I get closing messages, please. This conflict, can I get, okay, so we do have moodiness. They could have also made you maybe like moodiness and what is this? I'm so sorry. The Ten of Swords in reverse. So they could have been like messing with your emotions, making you feel like you're a failure, kind of being a little bit depressed in a way, I want to say as well. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse. It's just giving like they were trying their best to make you seem moody, make you seem unhinged, excuse me, make you seem unhinged, make you seem just like, honestly, they knocked you down so far that you only could go up. You were never ever gonna be there again. Type of energy. Like they knocked you down so far that was it. Like that, this was your freaking comeback story. You the comeback kid type of energy. You feel me? Like they shouldn't even fuck with you because they failed so hard. We have this. They try to make you a failure. Now they regret with the 5 of Cups. Now they regret knocking you down type of energy. Can I get some closing messages before I close out? Can I get some closing messages? Closing messages. Yeah, you work hard, bro. You just produce. Let's be real. You just produce. You're just a damn action driven doer type of energy. So they didn't expect that type of thing. Yeah, you're coming for your 10 of Pentacles. You're coming to get this money, honey. You do what you need to do. You get it done. Basically, no matter what it is, you're gonna keep going. You're gonna like even if you're at the lowest of your low, you're gonna make something shake. You feel me? Like there's no stopping. Nothing is stopping you. You know that song? Yeah, all right. That's it. Let me go. Yeah, you took responsibility for what you needed to take responsibility for, and you didn't give a fuck about none of this. Like you just took what you needed to do, and you just did what you needed to do. Let me just one more card to support. Ooh, we got 2 cards. So the 9 of Cups, and then so you're progressing into your 9 of Cups. You're progressing into being on your own, but being blessed, being highly favored, being seen, being sought out, being like this luxury. You know what I'm trying to say? You're making plans and you're making moves and you're deciding that nothing. You're never ever going backwards. You're going forward. And like the thing is, none of these cards are talking about revenge. None of these cards are talking about getting back. None of these cards are talking about none of that. These cards are talking about basically like you didn't give a fumble that these people came for you. You said you like you saw them come for you, you let them come for you, and then you just kept moving. You were like, all right, where am I weak at? Where do I need to do my prayer work? Where do I need to do my my rituals? Where do I need to do my sacrifices? Whatever the hell you do. You feel me? Like whatever I need to do my work to make sure that they can't touch me no more so that I can get up and get what I deserve, which is this 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles was in here too somewhere. But 9 of Cups, y'all. But all right, let me close it out. I love you. Peace. Thank you for watching.